Good morning. If I'm looking wore out, it's not because of the idiots. It's because of the fucking sand fleas. I've been sleeping in 1 hour snatches for weeks. And I have to spray, and then they come right back and start biting, and I have to spray again. I'm really limiting my contact with the idiots. I have a police report from South Tucson suggesting that federal agency should take this up, and I went to the federal agency yesterday and they referred me to the state. So let's start with let's start trying to call the state, and then from there we go to back to the feds if the state won't do anything. What the fuck was that? Fuck off. Go away. Go away. I don't want you, Google Assistant. Let's find out what this voicemail was. Telemarketer. I'm gonna guess. Well, let's find out what the fuck they said. If they left me a message and it's a telemarketer, I don't know. Okay, that's not working. Usually just go straight to voicemail. Let's try this again. There we go. Gotta hold it down. Can't just dial one. Oh yeah, you're getting reported, fuckheads. That was some Amazon scam. So, off to the Attorney General's office. Is this Mr. Klingerman?
Yes.
Hi, my name's Tommy Wasserberg. Um, I'm I'm calling from South Tucson. I'm an artist, activist kind of person, an old hippie. We're the Woodstock Music and Arts Festival people. I'm a content creator. I'm a content creator, performing artist, and vendor at these things, and have been for many years. And I work on it online too, and I'm targeted. And there's many reports in the Tucson Police Department on this, and I just recently moved this year to South Tucson, which is a much smaller agency. The group that's targeting me, uh, I can't. It's difficult for me to say with any certainty that these people are what they say they're doing in terms of like massive uh, trafficking in container load contraband coming through here under protection of the Tucson Police Department. Now, I this has been going on for over 20 years with me. I'm part of the I'm an old hippie. I've been on the list. Been on the list since 1970. Okay, as far as a person of interest to government agencies and corporations want to keep an eye on me because of certain skill sets. I'm actually a blacklisted life scientist, marine scientist, and a fisheries specialist. But I'm anti-fascist. So here we are. Uh, I got kicked to the curb in the '80s, retrained. I'm part of the Woodstock Music and Arts community. We're the okay. So that's where it is. And yes, I'm weird, and just I'm easy to redirect. If performance artists, so if I get off on a tangent, I'm easy to reel in, to focus on what's going on. Um, there's two websites. One of them is populated by what appears to be DoD IT security contractors. They have recruited a notorious stalking site called Kiwi Farms. The one board is called anothermessageboard.com, and the other one is kiwifarms.net. The owners, you probably aren't taking notes right now for the specifics. So there's these two sites. There's and this is a common scenario with public figures, minor public figures like myself, because we, on our own, without the extra politics, just our presence being strange at YouTube or something like that attracts these stalkers. So somebody like me gets professionals to feed them disinformation. To bring it to the here and now, I got this police report signed by Sergeant Pike at South Tucson Police Department saying that he thinks that this is something for a federal agency. When I went to the U.S. Attorney yesterday, they referred me to you. I have a bunch of evidence that I'd like to submit to some agency because basically what's happening to myself and thousands of other people like us, we're too poor to buy an attorney, and attorneys can't really do much anyway. And the law is messed up. The law has allowed all the, that it's estimated there's going to be $30 trillion damage from cybercrime in the next 10 years. So that's where it's at. I have these people neatly wrapped up for any agency that's actually going to look at it and do something about it. Can I meet with you about this?
So, I supervise the attorneys, and I don't need the direct complaints, but we have a group of special agents in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's who I would put you in touch with to submit your complaint, the evidence that you have, etc. Can I have, I guess I can do one of two things, or you can do both. I can have my special agent supervisor give you a call back.
That would be super.
I can also give you his number
Well, let's do both. Um, I would appreciate the call back, but in case I don't get it, let me get the number so I can call them in a few days if I don't hear from them.
Yeah. So okay. So I have like your number is 241.
That is correct.
Okay. And then so I will pass that on to his name is Kevin Spencer. That's the supervising special agent here in Tucson. I don't know for sure if it'll be him will call you, but he'll have a name on of our agent.
Great. Let me
And then
give you my oh, go ahead. I wanted to give you my email because sometimes my phone is funny.
yeah, let's do the email.
It's Dr. What's This? It's all lowercase. Doctor's abbreviated DrWhatSThis at Hotmail.
Okay. Got it. And then Kevin's number is 520-628-6522.
Okay, that's 6526. 628-6526. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
You're welcome. I will pass on the information. Probably for sure it'll be today or not, but I expect it.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll watch for it, and if I haven't heard, I've got a bunch of things going on with the property manager on top of all this.
To keep you busy, I bet. Yeah.
Right.
So let me. I will send it.
Super.
I really expect you to get
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Happy day. Oh, one little note. I'm not male. I sound male. I'm an intersex person, and my no. I'm just bringing it up. There's nothing to apologize. I'm just preempting. Preempting and letting you guys know my pronouns are she they, and I prefer Tommy. And yeah, I'm real nuts. I'm totally nuts. But that's to keep from being insane. Thank you.
Yeah, completely cool.
Happy day. Thanks for your time.
Happy day.
Bye bye.
Welcome.
Namaste, motherfuckers. So I really don't want to deal with these people directly, obviously, at this point. I do believe we're going to be able to get some action out of the Attorney General over this. Cammy Dick Girl and Gary Purdue better, lawyer up. I don't want to gloat. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But, arrogance and ignorance and just Dunning-Kruger. People are underestimating me, overestimating yourself, and hey, your mistake. I think what I'm gonna do is take care of the laundry today and finish the kitchen. I got some soap yesterday. I'll blow a little bit before I hang up. Let's take a look at the kiwis. See what. It's so much insecurity. People who bully are attention starved, and they think I'm attention starved, and which is not really exactly true because I have plenty of diversion. There's plenty of people that converse with me all day long, every day. And if there's a dead spot in the conversation, I've got my instruments and my stones. I don't need you people for anything. You need me. So yeah, I haven't been in the shower this morning. I'm still wearing the same shirt from yesterday, and I haven't shaved. But so what? I'm an intersex person, and it's cool. I'm not anything what these people say I am. I got a new fan, Procrastinator. Um, you know, it's an interesting character. He's got, I don't know what's wrong with these people. They have to be mean and stupid. I mean, that seems to be like, yeah. I'm intersex. I was almost certainly born pseudo-hermaphroditic, and they fiddled with my shit. And then they forced me into an unnatural gender role my whole life. And from the time I was 8 years old, I was being doped and treated as if I had some kind of psychosis that made me fight back, made me unwilling to cop to authority. Probably oppositional defiance disorder, I think, is what they call it. Um, so they're all upset with not being able to reason with me. Let's see, when you argue with Tom, you're not arguing with me. You're arguing with something that you want me to be. So fuck you. Tom is nothing more than a trash-eating, child-molesting, severely mentally ill, money-grubbing, cross-dressing, bald hobo kike that his family nor civilized society want anything to do with. He isn't transgendered. He isn't intersex. It's all just in Tom's head because he's completely insane. He's simply a pathetic, crazy old joke, which you could just, like, if the guy was honest with himself, he'd just say, I am nothing more than a blah, 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 blah. Because that's all you're doing, buddy. You're projecting the denial of your own self-loathing. There's another one, styrofoam fridge. I wish reasoning with a law cow was feasible. You're calling me Tom. I'm not Tom. And I never was going to. This is funny. This is real funny because transition. Transition, involves the medical stuff. All I did was shave off the beard and stop pretending to be queer. Okay? I'm an intersex person. Deal with it. My pronouns are she, they. The director of the criminal section of the Attorney General's office dug on me. He even said happy day when he hung up. Fuck you. Here's a styrofoam fridge. I wish reasoning with the law call was feasible. So much wasted potential. We're beyond redemption. Tom could have lived life as a man with a clean house, a nice job, and maybe a family. I am so grateful that no woman ever hated me enough to marry me and breed. You have no idea. Even now, no effort has been put forward to transition into Tommy. I was always Tommy, you dumbass motherfuckers. I was just hiding behind a beard. This is Tommy. This is the way I've always been since I was about this big. So, fuck off. No apologies for lusting and preying on multiple kids and dogs. Of course not, because that never happened. I don't lust on anything. I don't prey on anything. There was one child, in quotation marks, a minor, a fully developed, mature minor who was more mature than any of you at that time, and a dog that liked being masturbated. That's it. Not multiple children, multiple dogs. See, this is why you can't reason with me, because you are not saying anything that is reasoned. You're saying things that aren't true. Threatening legal action, attempting to extort money from his family and 2 websites. I'm not trying to extort money from my family. A filthy house, refusing to get psychiatrics, but on junky drugs. This is not true either. I'm well managed, and I smoke weed and tobacco. I don't do any heroin. Harassing and being mean to people. No, it seems whatever you want to call Wasserberg, they'll never see the light at this point. That's just stupid. And here's even more stupid. This is Radioactive Monkey Man. Such is the tragedy and lesson of the cow. This is fucking pretentious assholes. He's probably Brit too. Tragic chance of Brit. I love pretentious Brits. Fucking posers. Fucking posers. Such is the tragedy and lesson of the cow. No matter what the world throws at them or how obvious the solution might appear, the binding factor between them all is the same thing that inevitably draws their audience. Either an inability or unwillingness to make changes that require real effort, all the while spending more effort than the average person would ever prove they're in the right or a victim, or in Tom's case, both. I really don't spend that much time doing this, and I'm going to be spending a lot less as soon as the if the yeah, see that, here's, you remember when you bullied that woman to suicide? That's dumb. Well, Tom, you're delusional as always. You're a faggot, male, and have a penis. These things will always be true if you want to believe them or not. Also, you lust after children and have sex with dogs. That's not true. That's just not true. You delusional heroin addict. My husband knows how to treat me like a lady. Right. He fucking, like, dominates you. And I don't do heroin. Where the fuck do you get off on heroin? Tell me, Tom, how many husbands have you had treated you like a lady? Your idea of being treated like a lady is just like subservient. See, how does not getting the inheritance affect your hormones? See, you're stupid. This is just stupid. It's stupid. Another layer in the stinky onion that is Tommy Tudor. I'm an underground superstar, you fucking idiots, and you're just fucking, you're my toxic fan club. Congratulations, and some of you are going to prison. I really do think that the attorney general is going to get on this. Yeah, see here, this is the insecurity that it's a Schadenfreude thing. Here's Space Scooter. You haven't even tried calling Tom a pedophile dogfucker yet. It's surprisingly cathartic. It's also fun to laugh, laughing over being kicked out of the gym show, having fleas, having COPD, being fat, losing his teeth hair, and showing zero symptoms of any intersex condition. These fucking idiots. It's a total waste of time. And there's no reason for me to even be looking at this crap right now. Yeah, I think it's 10 o'clock. I think I'm gonna try and get another hour of sleep. I've only, they think it's funny. Um, well, yeah, we should check the mail, and we should call these guys too. I mean, if you guys are just gonna fuck me off, I'll just file now on that. I'm suffering here from these fleas, and this is not my doing.
Hi, my name's Tommy Wasserberg. This is the second call um, regarding Tim Murray and the property at 2202 South Fifth Avenue. We have some real serious conflicts of interest here, and if we haven't gotten this place at least scheduled for extermination, we're going to schedule a meeting in the courtroom over it and other losses due to Mr. Murray's dishonesty. He could have at least told me from the beginning that the woman was seriously mentally ill and had too many cats. I need to hear back from somebody, and I need this place exterminated. What are you going to do, please? Thank you. Now let's get this Huffster character. Ooh. Russian got busted by the FBI. Let's see if we can get a live body. You guys never answered their damn phones. What? Hello, my name is Tommy Wasserberg. I'm the tenant in 2202 South Fifth Avenue, number 2. There's a real serious conflict between me and Mr. Murray. This place needs to be exterminated again. He was informed by the exterminator when they first came in here that it was going to need a second treatment, but he canceled that. And now he's raging at me. This needs to be resolved by the end of the week, or I'm going to need to go to the court for relief. I'm being eaten for less since the middle of July. This man has been doing nothing but lying to me from the very beginning. Thank you. The number is 520-241-2776.
And you know what? I really don't want to even have my head in the space that these people are trying to put it in. I've made some headway. I've got a cop on my side. And if the Tucson police are dirty, it's going to come out. So laugh away, boys. Laugh last is mine. Now, let's put this over here. And I'm going to blow a little bit. Oop. Yeah, so I'm nobody. I'm just a hippie, part of the hippie movement. That's all. But I happen to be a highly skilled hippie who writes things that are a threat to the corporate control of the United States. So I'm a targeted hippie, and you people are being used. You're being programmed with bullshit, and you're being used because you're stupid and you're mean and hateful, horrible people who don't really have any sort of. You got broken moral compasses, is what it is. Gosh, I hope that isn't my hip just deciding it's okay, I quit. Might have pulled it a little bit the other day trying to dance. Oh. Do that with COPD. Right on the ball. Joint, not balls. Oh. Ah. Oh boy. So, here's what's at. I don't need to justify anything about myself, and I really don't need to deny any of the lies you're telling about me because they're just ridiculous. I admit what I admit to, and everything else is things you've added into it. You cannot prove that this young lady was harmed, and that's just where it's at. And you definitely have no real proof of anything else. So, how does somebody hound a woman to death at YouTube if she killed herself a year after your last contact with her? Answer that one. Ow. Oh, that's disturbing. All right, just hope I pulled something in there. Feels like a tendon. Hmm. So, whatever you think I am, that's your fantasy. And what you're doing with it is criminal. But that's your choice. I'm going to be like, not paying much attention to you because in the future I got much better things to do with my time. I think I'm going to do a video of just sitting here wrapping crystals. So how long is this? 40 minutes. There's not much going on, naturally, because I'm not Um, I don't. Did I read this? Yeah, I think I did. My note to the atheist. Um, I think a lot of mm, mm, mm. So let's see what's actually going on. Oh, there was a really cool queer out at the Burlington High School halftime ball when everybody came out in drag. There was a big drag show on the field, and all these people were dressed up in rainbow clothes. So all the moms were real happy about that. Um, Heather Cox Richardson took a day off. Oh, congratulations to Bear Helper Morales. For looks like he got his CDL. Hard to say. The thing's like upside down and backwards. Yeah, a whole lot of the usual. Corporate greed, the real culprit behind rising prices, researchers say. Yeah, well, you know, if the if the top executives are going to be like taking thousands of dollars an hour for doing very little besides like talking on the phone and signing some papers, um, that tends to drive the prices up. Advertising too. I don't buy brand name products mainly because of the administrative costs of getting those things to market. I buy, you know, the store brand in Texas. HEB's brand was packed at the same plants as the major brands, the same shit with a different label, and 30% cheaper because they didn't have all the advertising and high high ticket executives to pay off. Well, it's olive harvest time in Palestine. That's lovely. Somebody made a picture of Palestine map in olives on a keffiyeh. This is so sad that women have to remind each other of this. Attention, ladies, it's fall. It's starting to get dark earlier. Make sure you fill up your gas tank before sunset. Keep an extra charger with you at all times. Signing up for AAA is a great idea. Check your tires and oil. No ATM runs in the evening. Park in well-lit areas. Only unlock your doors if you are immediately getting out of your car. Pay attention to your surroundings. Heads up, boom down, stay safe. Okay, lumber prices are down in Cranston, Rhode Island. Thank you, Brad. Yeah, this is a very unbusy week. Oh, lovely. Carlos Nakai. He's one of the top flute guys, native flute guys. Yeah, there's not much going on. Meteor. Big old meteor above Yermo, California, east of Barstow. It took about 3.8 seconds to burn up. Oh, yesterday they decided they want to find Bannon in contempt of Congress. Yeah, nothing in the Facebook feed at all. Let's see what my phone wants to tell me about. Nick Rolovich fired as coach at Washington State after. Oh, this is what I wanted. FBI agents swarm Russian oligarch's home in Washington, D.C. Oleg Deripaska, NBC News is reporting. Court authorized law enforcement activity. Not immediately clear. This guy's one of Putin's pals. Sanctioned by the Treasury Department in April 2018. He sued over the sanctions, but a U.S. judge dismissed his lawsuit. Deripaska also had business ties to Paul Manafort, the former Trump campaign chairman, who was convicted of fraud charges as a result of former special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian involvement during his 2016 election. Not much going on here either, which I guess is nice. Ooh. Yep, totally not much happening. I think I'm going to go and get a little more sleep. Thanks for watching. Happy day, bye.